attorney.
Okay, welcome back. Recording is working. Yep, good. Yeah, let's continue the camp. Let's actually take one fortune, one omikuji. School, lucky if you try. Illness, neglect is dangerous, and direction head north. Well, we'll see. Good luck. Thank you. Head north, they say, huh? Let's continue into the second day proper, I guess. Yeah, from here. Yeah, good. Momotaro and Kintaro, Momotaro, Kintaro, a hodgepodge of old tales turned into one strange play. Yeah. Written in 2 days flat. The rehearsal already feels like it's been going on for days. Kosaka's tyranny that knows no bounds, and Makitera's explosiveness after she secured the main role for herself. That too will remain in my memory forever. Damn. Ooh.
小太郎が丹後の浜に集結してございますポン。
ポン。
今こそ奴らを叩く時でポン。
ポン。
ポンポンうるさいぞ、タヌキ。
ポポンポン。
ポポンポン。
今さら無理をおっしゃらずにいただきたいポン。
I say you are a wonderful actor. Yeah, Kane? Yeah, Himura?
良いな、鶴。これは復讐なのだ。
Somehow Crane fits her.
貴様もまた同じ過ちを繰り返したいのか？
Do you now?
わかっている。人間は約束を破る生き物だ。
They sure are, but that's also a fun part of them, about them.
うさぎうさぎ、何見て跳ねる？
Okay. Sakura is playing a rabbit, or maybe she's just talking to a rabbit.
十五夜お月様、見て跳ねるぴょん。
Okay, yeah. Pyong. Fun. Yeah, outwardly, Rabbit fits Sakura, but if you know her, no way. No way. She's not a rabbit. She's not timid at all. She's the most aggressive person ever.
そんなに揺れるのが嬉しいか？逆セクハラか？
What do you mean, Makitera? What do you mean?
いえ、揺れるじゃなくて、跳ねるですぴょん。
Yon? I was worried what would happen when we rounded up all the servants and asked them to take part in a play. But in the end, the rehearsal went smoothly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and this is probably the big waves, and that's probably Onigashima there. Fortunately, although my part consisted largely of staying behind the scenes, I was still able to help out. Nice.
桃太郎。
Hello.
やはりあなたもまた鬼ヶ島から帰ってくるべきではなかった。
桃から生まれた桃太郎。
True.
もはや人の世には戻れないでおじゃる。桃太郎のその後を誰も知らないし、知りたくもない。
Yeah, this play has gone from something I could understand to just pure nonsense, but we'll roll with it.
私は人間だよ。
Now we're
桃から生まれたなんてのは個性だってば。
Ah, yes.
認知してよ。差別す
Oh
るな
my
よ。
god, what the hell? The random kick towards the camera? What the hell? Yeah, I guess now we're doing identity crisis for Momotaro.
そう簡単に自分が何者か見つかるならば苦労はしない。迷うことは生きることだ。
Ooh, to not know and wonder is to live. Okay.
桃太郎、あなたは鬼ヶ島で死んだのではない。
Mm.
生まれたんだ。私はそう思っている。
Okay. Also, it's very funny that we're using this background and isn't this the one from, you know, the ending of Heaven's Feel in the cavern? Just using the end game place as a play setting background. He wades through a thick aura of evil. And finally, he sees one monster waiting for him on the throne.
来たか。
Of course, Frin is the big bad. Speaking in a listless voice, he gets up slowly.
貴様は解説役のおっさん。
Kaisetsuyaku no Ossan, the narrator, the old man narrator.
そうか。貴様がすべて裏で糸を引いていたのか。
That would be funny.
違うって。いや、そうなんだけど。私は赤鬼。
Of course. Wait, we're bringing Akaoni and Aooni into this. Of course we are.
この鬼ヶ島を滑る鬼の王。
Maybe not. Maybe it's just, you know.
よく来たな。待ちかねたぞ、桃太郎。
Uh-huh.
赤鬼。と、油断したところ、ガンド
落ち! It's special effects. Special effects. Get fucking mage blasted. Okay, that was fun. That was fun. Sure, voice actors go wild. Roll eyes. Fun. The monkey jumps out in front of the writhing, screaming Momotaro. Why did they put a rider? Archer as the monkey? The devil's shot shatters as it hits the monkey's shield. It was the divine power that the melee dumplings were infused with that protected him from the red devil's power. Sure.
弱い。私はこんなものを恐れていたのか。
Maybe. The monster, a little irritated, gets down from the throne and walks towards Momotaro.
金太郎。
分かってます。
Why is she Kintaro? Oh no. She's not a fit for whatever. Understood, yeah. Kintaro rushes straight for the Red Devil. Yet, the monster wards off the attack with the ease of swatting a fly. No!
街道丸、金太郎か。
Hmm.
お前の刀など脅威ではないが、しかし掴まれてはことだ。
Mm-hmm.
この鬼ヶ島の気脈に支えられている限り、私の力が尽きることはない。ガンドは遊びだ。さあ、鬼退治を始めたまえ、太郎たち。暴虐の限りを尽くし、決しようではないか。
Sure. Whatever you say.
一体どちらが鬼に近い存在なのか。
Oh. At long last, the curtain drops on the short play. Even with the hurried preparations, reactions from the judges, Kuzuki-sensei, Fujine, and Reikan-san were favorable, and the cultural festival practice ended without incident. Is that so? And so, as if fatigue were unknown to us, we move on to the final stage of the training camp. Okay. Yeah, this day went on much quicker. Or at least the day portion. What the hell? The twilight just before the sunset. Fujine just absolutely brutalized Saber and Rin. Huh. Yeah, Himurukane and Yukika looking at her like, what an amateur. Different colors. What's that sound? Just sand shuffling, maybe? Different colored soft drinks get passed around. The iron plate, okay. Donated by Fujine is turned into an okonomiyaki grill. Ooh. I eventually want to try out okonomiyaki. It's like, I mean, people generalize it as a pancake, but I think it's like a more savory flavor. Never had it, but yeah, would want to try. And with everyone from the archery and track and field clubs on much better terms with each other than before. Are you sure about that? The atmosphere is congenial? I don't know that word, but sure. Probably smooth or not as tense. Sure, let's go with that. Look at that caster. Even those who are normally somewhat hostile, mainly archer, rider, and caster. Rider? Are you sure that rider counts as hostile? I mean, I guess, but not really. I'd say... oh, archer. Did I say lancer? I thought I said archer. Okay, sure. Well, they are still tens and talking strictly about the overnight practices. Sure, but Lancer is fully enjoying the life. However, as has his Saber probably. The wind-down party became a scene when Makidera and the shopkeeper Nizan, Lancer, who hasn't been referred to as a Lancer even once, damn, started shooting targets. Ooh. And Rider came upon a sizable Ryudo Temple alcohol stash. Ooh. That's when the student council president finally stood up. Okay, Issei, what are we about to do?
Hey, そこまでそこまで
Fine.
神聖なる境内をなんと心得るかこの水管どもが
Suikandomoka. His rage reached its peak, of course.
じゃあな、お嬢ちゃん方によろしく言っておいてくれ。たまには童心に戻るのも悪くはなかったぜ。
Okay.
たまにはジョージの間違いだろ
He's just living true to himself.
うるせえな、堅物は。余裕がない男は悲しいね。
Damn.
節操のない男よりはマシだろうさ。
Ooh.
それでは私たちもここで。シロウたちはもう一晩ゆっくりしてきてください。
It's kinda sad to see you leave too, but it is what it is. Interestingly, our 3 night classes have left the premises.
さくらと綾子を残していくのは心残りですが、
Okay.
学友の憩いに水を差すほど無粋ではないので。
Bonding time. Yeah, okay, Castor is the only one left of the servants there. Cool. Wait, what did you say about Ayako? I read Sakura and Ayako. Yeah, of course, Castor, Ryder. Damn, I'm mixing up Castor and Ryder names. Why? One by one, the participants go their own ways. Oh, I guess Assassin is here too. Yeah. As I look at their disappearing backs, I realize that the party's over. Soon, the sun will set. Uh-oh. The only thing left is our little after-festival event. The conclusion of this overnight stay. Oh boy. Please let nothing scary happen. Nighttime. And so the ghost storytelling night at the camp begins. Looking over the gathering, Issei puts on a solemn expression. Yeah, so many girls, so little boys. A few.
どうせやるのならこれぐらいは提供しよう。
Okay, go on. And with that, he brings in some candles. Just the thing to set the atmosphere. Thank you, Issei. Thus, with everyone already shivering as the main round of storytelling begins, each person brings out their most treasured ghost story material. Okay. Now we, I guess, are able to finally see whether the very beginning of the game was like a in media res or like flash forward into this moment, or if this is just another different interpretation of that event happening in an alternate timeline. We'll have to see if Caren shows up here briefly. The legend of multiplying corpses at Ryudo Mountain passed on to those at the temple. Ooh. A young man that goes missing at a certain apartment. Okay, yeah, that one. A string that reaches up to the moon from Shinto. Oh. A woman's ghost haunting a Western-style mansion. Okay, I don't know. I guess all of these are plot relevant. Now that I don't know about the young man going missing at a certain apartment. It was certainly the biggest part of the prologue, but this is something we have seen, like quickly flashing by with Archer and I maybe with Avenger too, and string that reaches up to the moon from Shinto. While we haven't seen anything like that, the moon has been referenced a few times, so possibly relevant. And a woman's ghost haunting a Western-style mansion. We've certainly been speaking about ghost mansions, that being Rin's house and Bezet and Avengers hideout. Okay. And just as the gossip starts to get interesting, yeah.
悪い、ちょっとトイレ。
Okay, you are about to encounter a certain, I guess, priestess. I stand up from my seat with no real intention of going there. What do you mean? I guess I just wanted to take in the night air. Ah, I see. Okay, the moment of truth. It's chilly outside. The night air in the mountains is colder and crisper than that of the city. Once exposed to the cool air, my unclear head and ambiguous thoughts become more defined waking me up. Ooh, yeah. Okay. The music. Uh-oh. It's the plot or magic music. Looking up at the night sky, I let out a heavy sigh. As puzzling as the days are, they're undeniably peaceful. They sure are. It would be a shame if that peace came crumbling down right about now. Oh, cool. Thanks, Moon. Nervous laughter. There's no need for these days to change. The factors linking them together are almost all here. Okay. Shirou thinking he has all the clues and preparations ready to challenge this repeating cycle. Linking a similar tomorrow with yesterday and enjoying the slight changes is the proper way of life for a person. Okay. Linking a similar tomorrow with yesterday and enjoying the slight changes. You know, I actually really agree with that. Huh. Yeah. Just try to recreate the kind of day you had yesterday, but, you know, enjoy the differences and... Yeah. Okay, well, not intentionally recreate, but, you know, try to not introduce conflict into the coming day. Yeah. Okay. That's wrong. Well, maybe for you. I like that kind of an idea. Then again, I'm not really moving much forward in the world with that kind of a ideology, but that's beside the point. My thoughts stop. Oh, that's what we saw in the prologue. There's something else. I had another reason for coming here. You sure did. I finally arrive at the entrance at the beginning of the plot-solving plot. As if trying to lure me out, a shadow is running towards the back hills. Oh no, and everyone is gone. Well, we have caster and assassin here still, but, you know, I guess Sakura too, in a sense. Oh. Now, obviously, the plot will continue if I click run after the girl. Because it is an exclamation point. I don't think we're gonna do that. I want to see what happens with this one. It's a weird situation because I think I'm honestly more intrigued by what happens when I don't follow the plot. Like, obviously, I'm super invested in eventually solving the plot, but I'm always very intrigued by, what do you mean there's another option? What is there? What else is there to do? Where does the story go if I don't follow the plot? That kind of line of thought. We'll do this scene again, or rather skip through it and on the next go do that one. Don't follow the girl. Never mind. I came here because I had another objective, but never mind that other objective. Let's just go back inside. It's probably a monk or somebody from the temple. Ah yes, good one, Shirou, good one. We aren't the only ones here at the Ryudo temple. Moreover, I really shouldn't be worried about random people around the temple. Well, maybe you should have listened to your gut here, but we'll see. If I did, it would mean the end of the training camp we're all enjoying so much, wouldn't it? It sure would, huh? Toire. I increase my pace and jog down the hallway. A white moon, huh? Okay. But it's suspiciously white. Maybe they just didn't decide to make it detailed, but usually the craters are visible, even in like anime CGs on the moon. But like I'm just wondering if this is a fake too, or if they just didn't decide to include the details. We just started telling ghost stories. Yeah, obviously. A long story is about to begin. Oh. Was this a meta comment? Am I supposed to take a break? Therefore, right now, without worrying about anything, let's continue immersing ourselves in this long night. Oh boy, okay. Well, I'm gonna sit tight here then, I guess. Oh, cool. A black moon. Yeah. It wasn't a real moon after all. Ah, yes. Not even exit restart. Just immerse ourselves into the night. And, you know, just fuck you. Get out of the game. What the hell? How long have we been going? Only 26 minutes. Holy. Okay, I mean, how much that single scene gave me 1.2, 3 events worth. Okay. No, don't quit the game. Oh, I wonder if we're gonna get a Bazette scene now. I guess we'll see. Nope. Let's go through this once more to see if anything else appeared. I don't think anything has appeared, but you know, why not? Why not check? And then quickly get back to choosing the correct option, the plot option. At least we got the other option checked out. That's always fun. No. Booze. Alcohol. Didn't agree on this. Yeah.
さて
Nothing. Okay. Call it a day, and probably nothing on the 11th either, but you know, doesn't hurt to check. Okay. Yep. Literally nothing else. Oh boy. So they said a long night, huh? Maybe that was just a figure of speech. Next day, yeah. Afternoon. Night. Call it a day. Here's the start. I thought we had camp.
そうだった。明日から合宿じゃないか。
True. I wonder if there's anything different here now, or if it'll let me skip. Jump out of my bed. It was pretty spontaneous, but seeing as I was there during all the planning, it's not like I have any other choice but to participate, yeah.
急いで準備しないと。
I'm not gonna...
まずは2日分の着替えと。
I'm not gonna skip through this in case there's something different. I hurriedly begin organizing luggage. Night passes by quickly, and at sunrise, the long-awaited day will begin. Okay, day of the festival. And that night, ghost stories, sure. And Okay, we're back to this choice. Let me just stretch a bit in case it will be long. An actual confrontation with Caren at the mountains with the piles of corpses or something, and that's where we also found the one item, or yeah. Oh boy. Run after the girl. I pursue that figure. I pursue it because this time I must meet it. Yeah. Hello. That's right. Lest that night, yet unknown to me, happen once again. I butchered saying that sentence, sorry. Lest that night, yet unknown to me, happen once again. Yeah. I enter the temple grounds. The figure is moving to the rear woods, as if to escape from me. Or maybe to lure me, yeah. We're gonna go to the cliffside. It's alright, I can catch it. There's less than an hour to go until the date changes. Ooh, if I can catch it before then, the abnormality behind these 4 days will finally be made clear. I mean, I hope, but I'm not putting my faith into it just yet. This is gonna end in a dead end. Yup, here we are. My field of vision expands. Past the tunnel of trees looms a familiar hilltop. Yes, sir. Here we met Archer's back. The moon tonight is annoyingly beautiful. Also probably fake, considering it just turned from white to dark in a matter of seconds. As if frozen by its shine, the silver-haired girl is waiting for me to arrive. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hello. Static. Memories that you shouldn't have. Lightning runs through my brain. Yeah, synapses are connecting. I swear I haven't pre-played this. My synapses are running wild with deja vu. I know her. Yeah. Was it once or was it many times? On an incalculable number of nights, Emiya Shirou has died in front of this girl. Seemingly, yeah. I take a step forward. Despite all I've been through until now, I feel no hostility or wariness towards her. Yeah, she's so curious because I'm not sure if she's an actual like antagonist. But obviously she comes off as that because we've always died when we've met her, but you know, completely unarmed. I slowly shortened the distance between us.
Caren.
Caren, yeah. I'm just gonna go with Caren because she is also saying that way. One final step away, I hear a voice.
Nani?
Caren Ortensia. 私の名前です。
Caren Ortensia. Okay, Ortensia. A cool indifference, like that of a machine. As if just doing her job. Businesslike and curt. Kinda reminds you of Bazette. And yet, this girl's voice.
Caren Ortensia.
Rings through my chest like fine music. Caring and sympathetic.
俺の名前は
She probably knows.
知っています。レミやシロー。セイバーのマスターにして聖杯戦争の勝者でしょ。
Yes, sir, and that should give you an inkling that she is magic related and probably church related.
あなたのことはこちらに来る前に調べました。
俺を調べた。
Step back. My mind fires up once again. My senses of vigilance that had gone dull instantly forces me to keep my distance from the girl.
どういうことだ。俺はあんたとは初見だろう。そのあんたがどうして俺を調べるんだ。
I mean, Shirou, I think it's a fair thing for her to say or to do. Like, you hear that someone out there has won the omnipotent wishing device. Obviously, you're not gonna run blind into them. You're gonna do research on them.
初見だからこそ事前に調査するのですが。エミやシロー。あなたは自分というものを正確に把握していません。今の言いようでは、自分は無害な人間だと主張しているように聞こえます。
Yeah, Shirou really is like not naive, but underestimating his own not only skill set, but like I guess potential is the wrong word. Well, no, because he can become a servant later on in his life, but his own drive to push forward. She keeps a casual watch over me. Somehow I feel intimidated. Yeah? The cold look does that. She's nonchalantly rude to me. Yet I still feel like agreeing and apologizing to her, damn.
いや、無害じゃないけど、有害ってわけでもないんじゃないか。
自覚はあるのですね。
Okay.
良いことです。
良いことです。
自分は無害などと主張するようでは、労働を強いるところでしたから。
What the hell?
一つ、好感を持ちました。
Hey, plus 1 point.
いや、どうも。
どうもどうも。Completely indifferent all the way through. The girl only states the truth. What's a strange power? Somehow she makes me feel like I'm being scolded.
まった。どうも調子が来る。無害か有害かは後にしてくれ。
Okay.
今はそんなことより。
Yeah. Some light you could possibly shed on this whole looping situation. There's something I have to ask. Karen's identity. The various oddities hidden in the city. Yeah. Also, now that this word came up, obviously, I don't think I've mentioned it, but, you know, she does have silver hair, and the only other people we know in Stay Night, or here, that have silver hair are the Einsburns, and, you know, they're kind of homunculi. Obviously, I don't... My gut is saying that Caren is not a homunculus, but, you know, I'm just keeping that in the realm of possibilities. The truth behind this reproduced Holy Grail War of only 4 days.
お前は一体何者だ。どうして俺を調べる。いや、俺のことより町のことだ。あんな怪物の群れを連れて、一体何をするつもりなんだ。
Now the real kicker is if Caren answers that I'm not the one bringing the monsters here. I mean, she probably is, but if she's not, then we have a problem on our hands.
私が怪物を引き連れている。ですって。
Don't do that to me. I mean, the next two obvious candidates would be Avenger and Gilgamesh, but we'll see.
なんだよ。凄んだってごまかされないぞ。
Please be bluffing.
俺は確かに見た。 いや、俺じゃないけど、あんたが怪物どもで街を埋め尽くすのを何度も見たんだ。
I mean, it might not be her. It might be the product of this Holy Grail war effect.
しらばっくれるな。他の人間なら騙せるだろうが、俺だけは騙されないからな。
パツエンザ。
Pazienza. She's annoyed, huh? A quiet sound. I don't know what language that is. Kind of felt like it could be Russian, but I don't know.
主よ、この者の占領と暴言を許したまえ。ついでに私の消しがたい怒りも鎮めたまえ。
は？
は？
失礼。余分な時間を取らせました。パツエンザ。
Yeah, honestly, I have no idea. Some European language. Probably not probably not German, English, or... I mean, honestly, I want to say it's not Italian, but maybe it could be.
聖杯戦争の勝者がこんなに物分かりの悪い人間だとは思っていなかったもので、つい。
Damn. First a plus point toward Shirou and then a -1 immediately.
質問に答えます。
Okay.
私はあなたたちを調査、監督するために派遣されたものです。
I knew that. Shirou probably didn't. Thank you for the answer.
あなたたちとは、聖杯戦争に参加した魔術師のこと。主な目的は、この町に再び現れた聖杯の波動を究明することです。
Investigate? Supervise? Come to think of it, wasn't there someone else who kept saying the same thing? Yes, sir. No, more importantly, if she's here to study the surge of activity...
あんた敵じゃないのか?
I mean, she never gave off that vibe, it's just unfortunate situations where we met her.
あなたがそう思わないのなら、敵として扱われることはないでしょう。私は有害ですが、私を有害と捉えない者には無害ですから。
Okay. The girl is not lying. I mean, I don't think she... Is she even capable of that? No. This, in a sense, courteous girl may mislead, but would not speak an outright lie. I have no proof, but I can guarantee that much. Yeah, that's the hunch of multiple lifetimes.
しかし。
Scushy? The girl definitely brought those monsters along with her. Well, maybe she was just seen near them every time by coincidence. The fourth night. The moment the moon approached the summit, just like it is now. Now, it's the promised time. What do you mean by that, game? What do you mean by that? The air changes. The tremors are reshaping the world. Oh boy. The monsters are about to overrun Fuyuki. The sky is black. Oh cool, very cool. In an instant, that familiar hill. Yeah, so the stairway to moon or heaven, it was made of corpses all along, or the monsters' carcasses. Yeah. Either or. It's also giving a bit of a Fate Grand Order Demon Pillar vibe, but probably not. Becomes a piled up mountain of corpses, a hell on earth. Yeah. Do we need to actually ascend to corpse pile to grab the moon? the grail, whatever it is in the sky. My eyes are fixed on Caren. Ooh, and she's in pain. Just like back then, the girl is shedding blood and suffering. They're forming and attacking. There's a horde of them. Those eerie monsters were being born here. Here, you say? Okay. The piled up corpses are, one by one, awakening and surrounding us. I see, so this is their spawn point. Okay, cool, thanks game. This is one of the higher spots of Fuyuki. Maybe even the highest point, I'm not exactly sure. It could be the Shinto building is taller, but whatever. This is up the Rudo mountain. There's also the cavern below and ley line activity, so yeah, it makes sense from a lore point that they would be spawning here. I'm just wondering what is specifically the trigger. Is it the fact that the last Holy Grail War, Heaven's Feel, ended in the cavern below? Is it the possibly adult Gilgamesh in the cave? Is it just ley line activity? Hate. Also, we saw in the rider scene where she lost herself almost, we saw Avenger here, or in this area. So it could be Avengers doing also. Howling becomes a chorus. The almost inaudible low sounds are destroying my sanity. Hate. It's an awful sensation. Like a centipede. Ooh, entering through my ear. No! And rummaging around inside. Tearing off my nerves. Ooh. That's some good gore imagery. Yeah.
カレンって言ったな。なんなんだこいつら。飼い主なんだろ。おとなしくさせられないのか。
ですから、それは間違いです、エミヤ氏。私は彼らとは無関係です。
There we go. I mean, I believe she's not lying, so, fuck. Now we are in the worst case scenario where it's either the effect of the Grail restarting the war, someone's wish, or simple manifestation or a skill by either Gilgamesh or Avenger, more likely Avenger. I think those are the only options. Maybe, no. I was gonna speculate something about Ilya or Berserker, but probably not. That's a long shot.
無関係って。本当に?
An even longer shot, because these two are supposed to be dead, is would be Mato Grandpa Zoken or Kirei. One of those two could also, but probably not. Nothing to do with them. Yeah, seemingly really.
本当です。なんでしたら主に誓います。
Having seemingly recovered from the mysterious bleeding, or maybe even seeingly, because you can see that she's recovered, I don't know. She catches her breath and stands back to back with me. Okay, the team of the century.
なんだよ一体。怪我してるならおとなしくしてろってば。
Well, I don't think we have the luxury or leisure of doing that.
今は私の傷よりあなたの安全を優先します。
Okay, interesting. Other times she's just let him die, or maybe she judged that she couldn't save him or protect him then.
私は彼らとは無関係です。 彼らの視界に映るもの。いえ、彼らが自発的に害をなすのはあなただけなのですから。
Only you. Huh. Huh. Well, that's an interesting... Like, I think I mentioned this like once at some point during the Let's Play, but I have to bring it up at this point because of this line. Like, what if it's Shirou's doing this whole mess, the appearance of these monsters? What if he made some subconscious level wish unknowingly and restarted the Holy Grail War because he had some sort of regret? Like, I don't know what that could be, letting Kirei die or something because he's that good of a person. I don't know. But that's something that has been on my mind a bit, I guess. I found you tonight as well. I'll quickly. And then there's also the possible Shirou Avenger connection, but we'll see about that. The monsters close in. The immense hatred is directed at no one but me. Yeah. If they are directed at Shirou, it could be one of Shirou's enemies also doing it, which could be, you know, Kirei or Zouken. Shinji? Probably not, no. Shinji is comedic relief in this game. Archer would be a wild one. The claws covered in entrails are clearly stating their desire to tear me up. Yeah, only you is very interesting. I know. If I'm torn to pieces by those, this time, once again, I will forget and reset and fail. She will die also, yeah. The same as those monsters. No, those monsters were born from her body. Oh. So they are born from Karen's body, but it's not Karen's doing? Question mark?
すでに見ていたのですね。ですがご安心を。ここでなら私は影響を受けない。いいえ、この子たちでは私を変質させられない。私を変えられるのは悪魔と呼ばれる現象だけですから。
Oh, the only ones that can alter me are the phenomena known as demons. Akuma. That's interesting. I don't know if this game has really dealt with demons, like actual literal demons. I mean, obviously in Fate Grand Order there's the demon pillars, but you know, those are more, I think, Cthulhu related, you know. I think maybe. Interesting. Okay. She says indifferently. I hear the sound of rustling clothes. Behind me, Karen's red holy cloth of Magdala whirls in the air. Am I supposed to know this? Is this related to Sergio Maria, Holy Mother Maria? I forget if she's called that in English. Is it related to that, or is the Magdala related to, what was Jesus' mother's name? Was that also Maria? Yeah, I think that's the same person, right? Yeah. Maybe it's related to that then. Surround. Okay. Shut up already. Those grudges that you can't get out of your stupid heads are drowning out the beautiful rustling. That's quite a shot, by the way. Holy. Obstacles everywhere. I want to stay calm, I want to talk to this girl. No. What's... I want to hate those shadows more, yeah.
影響受けない。
No, what's even more important now is, yeah. Want to hate those shadows more. Won't affect you.
そう。ここでは怪物はみんな死にますから。私もあなたもこうして普通に話せます。
All the monsters here are dead. I think there was a slight different connotation in Japanese. I think in Japanese she said, here all the monsters will die. Which is, you know, slightly different, but same idea, I guess. Or same result. Okay. So we are safe, question mark? They are dying and piling up there, or are they spawning from the pile? I don't know.
怪物はみんな死ぬって。こいつら動いてるんだけど。
Yeah.
彼らは別です。
Oh.
元から生きてはいないのです。
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see. Fun. Yeah, cool.
見てわかるでしょう。あれはただの残骸です。一体一体の力は大したものではありません。
I wonder if this monster's idea also affects Ryder, and that's why her final almost resting place became this area here in her scene. Oh, remains. They certainly do look like a scrap pile of abandoned machinery. Kinda, yeah. I wonder if someone threw them away here. Could be, or not necessarily threw them away, but you know, they are maybe spilling out of that thing in the sky there and just drooping into that pile. That's an idea. I won't go so far as to say it's infinite, but this pile is enormously tall. There are probably over 100 million corpses, a chain of death that you'd give up counting the links on. Ooh, okay. Yeah, my initial idea is that these are all the people of Fuyuki, but there are not that many people in Fuyuki. No way. So it's something, if there is a link to the actual count, it's like to the these monsters' identity being something specific. It would have to be something very, very large. Something related to Avenger, maybe. Maybe all the people fuck, what was the country that Gilgamesh ruled? That's an idea. Babylonia, yeah. Won't forgive, won't forgive, won't forgive, won't forgive. But I don't care. These bastards have been invading my eardrums as they please for a while now.
来ます。
Okay.
あなたの後ろは私が守る。
Okay, thanks, Karen.
日が変わるまでの間、なんとか生き延びなさい。
So she wants us to live past the fourth day. Do they disappear as soon as the date changes, or... There is an avalanche. The mountain of corpses is crumbling. A swarm of monsters, countless as the stars, coming to kill me, and only me. You are very fucked. Luckily, you seemingly, or the future version of you, would have a counter to this, you know, infinite amount of blades, but... or unlimited, sorry.
なんとかって簡単に言ってくれるよな。
Yeah. There's no time to hesitate. A switch clicks in my brain. Okay, Magus mode. And my peaceful self withdraws and is replaced with one that knows of nothing but defeating the enemy. Here we fucking go. lose it, you'll also lose it. Something, yeah. The change in my thought process went astonishingly smooth. It was so simple. A manifestation of pure sadism kicks my solid reasoning to the curb.
Torres.
On. I don't hesitate. Frankly, faced with this sea of garbage, I have already lost my sanity. And on. There are models for the weapon I will project scattered among the trash before me. Ooh, okay. Die. A cloud of dust rises up. Okay, here we fucking go. The swarm of claws is rushing towards us. Beastly daggers crawling out of every crack in every direction. Die. Sparks dance in the muddy moonlight. Ooh, yeah, they sure do. That looks like meteors falling to the ground. Die. Narrowly avoiding the claws coming to gouge both of my eyes out, I end up nearly kissing one of the corpses in the face as I dispatched him with a dagger. Okay, dude. Debris from the crumbling wreckage looms over me. For each one of their brethren that goes down, there's another swarm coming to skewer me. Ooh. Die. Ooh, those are cool lines. Almost reminds me of Mystic Eyes of Death Perception. I retaliate ferociously. 3 strikes in 1 second, projecting 12 of the weapons at once. I shoot them all towards these the monsters. Holy, Shirou is going all out. Die. Ooh. There seemed to be like a whirling motion in one of those quickly flashing things. My breathing speeds up. It's a limitless barrage of madness, an endless stream of lethal weapons. The back hills are being carpet bombed with malice. That line goes so hard, by the way. What the hell? With the enemies rushing at me, both my mind and body are reaching their limit. Yeah. Okay. Die. Going insane. Okay, let's go insane. But this limit is endless. This limit is hollow. Die. For this night only, the limits of ability and the limits of physical strength are no longer connected. Yeah, it's do or die. My strength is left behind, and my ability shoots up with no end in sight. Oh, the muscles needed to wield dagger are long since overstretched and destroyed. Going on with pure adrenaline, or just replacing every fiber in your body with, I don't know, the inner magic power. Yet my head is crystal clear. The weapons I am projecting must be highly compatible with my own self. For not only am I not running out of magical energy, the speed at which they appear is not going down either. Yeah, maybe even Byakuya and Kansho? Maybe. If this keeps up, 30 minutes is nothing. I can fight to the death. Oh, Caren action, okay. The girl behind me is warding off the beasts just as well. Okay. Wait a minute, that red scarf thing wrapping around an arm seems awfully familiar. Maybe it's a different scarf, but you know, kind of reminds me of Hollow Ether, Heaven's Feel, Shirou arm being archers. Like a snake moving it of its own volition, the red cloth warns, rebukes, and forces the monsters to retreat. Yeah?
Kana.
Oh no! Die. Die. It's gentle to the point of making me envious. Shirou is gonna try to project that Karen's weapon. A defense that accepts the beasts while it rejects them. What do you mean? Sadism and masochism, affirmation and denial. That girl is making something incompatible become compatible. I'll pass, thanks. Okay. If I ever got wrapped up in that, I'd just melt from all that warmth. What are you talking about? Okay, dude. A woman defending my back with all her might. Thanks to her, I am still alive. Thanks to her, the swarm of corpses around me is getting ever so smaller. You're in the way. There's no real reason for it. Die. This woman has become irresistibly blank to me. Or maybe irresistible. Boom. Kill. A grand chorus repeats again and again. A grand prayer cuts down again and again. Everything's perfect. Even faced with over 100 million alone, I will not lose. Holy, these are the lines of a hero. Holy shit. Hate. Oh my god, Shirou is going insane. Shut up, you bastards. It's the first time I felt this good. My head feels like it's... I didn't get the... Oh my god. Okay. My head feels like it's roasting in a fire. There's no end to the expansion of this tiny consciousness. More, make endlessly more, make infinitely more. I'm so I'm so close to the climax, so don't you dare stop me now. Holy, look at him go. Indeed. The moon turned white. The moon's... It spoiled our climax. No. The mountain of corpses is fading. The impure air is clearing. And the muddy moon is regaining its innocence. Did we survive past the midnight? The dagger in my hand vanishes, unable to contain magical energy any longer. Okay. I guess so. Did we actually do it? Did we actually push back a, well, slowly creeping towards us, but 100 million enemies? Even though probably not that many attacked at once, obviously, but the date had changed without me noticing. Okay, holy shit. What now? And what about Bazette? Is she still stuck in the loop? The scorching excitement that was burning down my sense of reason only moments ago is already cooling off, yeah? I fall to the ground on my knees. I'm exhausted and can't move a single step. Reason, magic, strength. Having abused all three, the outcome is hardly surprising. Yeah, I'm like, you're lucky to be even conscious, yet being able to concentrate on anything else than your probably dead body.
最低。
What do you mean? Standing in front of me, Caren has not changed one bit. What is she looking down on me for? I'm too tired to work it out. Is it just the way Shirou is carrying himself right now, or, you know, his general demeanor, or something
でも
else?
合格です。
Okay.
これでようやく私とあなたは出会いました。
I guess so, and you saying at long last has implications that you know we've been repeating. We'll talk about it soon, I guess. I hear a voice from afar. Did I hear it or did I just hallucinate it? Is it Tosaka? I guess she must have felt the disturbance and came running from the temple. Not interested in meeting Tosaka, apparently. Caren is about to disappear into the forest. Damn. God damn it. No real answers. Well, we got some.
待て、まだ話は。
いいえ、あなたとはここまでです。
Huh.
今回のあなたではこれ以上は無理。
Oh, okay. Okay. I guess we're fucking dying then. Cool.
けど、これでまた一つ隙間が埋まったわ。
Ah.
あなたが望むなら、これからはいつでも会うことができる。
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Thanks, yeah. Huh. So she is about to disappear, and we are about to die, and Rin or whoever is coming here is about to find the corpse of Shirou, and they are gonna have the worst day ever. Holy shit. I can't even imagine how the person who will find Shirou here will feel. The sound of footsteps is getting closer. Tosaka is running along the forest road.
良い夢を。目を覚ました後、あなた一人で私の家に来てください。
Dreams? Dreams, huh? Her silver hair is slipping away into the darkness of the trees. The girl that introduced herself as Caren will never appear before me again. Not before this version of you, yeah. If I am to meet her again, it will only be once this incident is resolved. Well, it will be our first meeting and the first exchange of names. Yeah. Yeah. Not even able to visualize the moon. Tosaka's coming, so it's alright if I just fall asleep like this. Isn't it? I'm sorry, dude, you're dead. I'm so tired. I just want to sleep. Out of all the many others running alongside me. Looking back, if Emiya Shirou has done anything of significance at all, it would be on this night. You've done so much already. Don't belittle yourself like that. But yeah, this night was like we just became an actual embodiment of a hero and managed to push through the impossible. Good night, Shirou. I closed my eyes to fall asleep. I got past the night of the 4th day. When I wake up, everything should be back to normal. I mean, maybe he doesn't die and we'll actually go to the 12th day. Only you were saved again. A faint imprint of the cursed voices remain on my eardrums. But even that will be forgotten by the time I wake up. Damn. Morning light. The church gates have been opened in the morning. Careful, in order to not disturb the void. The last plot scene was called 5/void. Okay. The void, huh? The void, the demon realm, something. Maybe it's different from the Grail and curses. Cool. Fuck yeah. So we died, yeah. I can only imagine how Rin must feel when she runs up there and finds Shirou's lifeless body. My god. I don't know how that timeline, like, just thinking about all these, like, bad end timelines, just everyone close to Shirou suddenly finding out that out of nowhere he has passed away. The way they would have to grieve is just unimaginable. Damn. We didn't get anything here, no? You know? Oh. Caren Ortensia. Burger. Oh boy. Well, we are certainly up there. Boom. Copy. There we go. Well, I guess this is where we'll end it. Next time either we'll have a new plot thing to start the run with, or we have unlocked discussions with Caren, and maybe some new events. We'll see when we get there. I'm exhausted. But that was a hella cool scene. Really cool scene. And we got answers. We finally got the reveal that the monsters are indeed not summoned by Caren, or like she's not maliciously doing anything here. And they are targeting Shirou. Okay. I'm interested if there is a reason. There doesn't have to be a reason, but I'm interested to see if there is a reason why surviving past the fourth night gives us the right to talk to Caren now. Is it just because Caren is, like, recognizes us as a valuable asset now? Or if there is, like, some other reason? There doesn't need to be any reason. It could just be, game logic that, we managed to do this event, so now we can, and we met Caren and, learned things, so now we can meet her and talk in earnest. I guess we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Cool, yeah, let's continue next time. Patreon early access up to 2 weeks. Links down in the description. Cool. See ya.